Hey guys, welcome back for day number 2. We're gonna get right into it. So what I did off camera was go ahead and finish up all the tube notching, because you guys have seen that now 1,002 times. Wasn't gonna make you go through it again. But right now, as you can see, the frame is laying on the table. Everything is tube notched. We gotta right now go ahead and get this back area finished up, connected to that one, connect. We're gonna wait on that backbone because, like I said, I'm doing something special with that, and it's gonna need a gusset. So I need to have the lower part of the frame here done so that I know where that's gonna go, and then I can get the gusset put into a template, send it out to my buddy so that he can cut that out for me. So let's get into it. So something that is super important to me is making sure that you're getting a good fit in it, especially back here, because this area is going to take a lot of pressure. You got to figure that the entire frame from where you're sitting is putting pressure on this back end and pulling it down. So getting it real tight here is a good idea. A little tip too is it might look fine here, but look underneath there also to make sure that you don't have a big huge gap, because I've done it before where I've put frames here and I'm like good to go, and then I flip it over and then I've got to, you know, gaposaurus the entire thing to get it to work. But it's coming along there, guys. Like we're almost there where I can go ahead, start welding stuff up. I've got a little bit of a gap there, so I need to probably file this back a little bit so that it'll tilt upward. Yeah, something like that. I'll have to just go in and kind of fine tune this little area here so that it'll slide into place. So there you go so far, guys. So you can see that's all tacked in, ready to go. What I'm going to do now is pull this out, put this in the jig here, and go ahead and finish weld it, and then go in here and clean all this stuff up before that top tube ever goes on, because this way I know I can get into these small areas. The frame itself is going to be powder coated, so I do want to go in and grind all the welds down really good, really nice, so when the powder coat goes on you won't see it, won't need body filler. The only thing that is going to be getting painted will be the fenders. I'm trying to run a front fender, don't know yet. Gonna have to give it a try. We'll have to wait till the Ford gets here but we are going to try to run a full back fender that I have to order still. That's going to fit over that 29. We're running 29 by 3 front, 29 by 4 in the rear. So it's going to look, the frame, because the wheels are so big, it's going to give the frame a massive look. It's going to really look like the wheels are, I don't know, almost like the frame sitting down inside of the wheels. I also am going to make this one as low as possible. So let's throw it in the jig, finish weld that up, and then on to the next. Alright, so welded up in the jig. She is super straight, like arrow straight, so I'm happy about that. Everything is burned in. I'm gonna let this cool down so I can pull it out, get it all ground down. So you guys might wonder, here is where these two tubes connect together. The bottom bracket is going to go right through there, so I just ran a few little tacks just to hold that together, so when I run the hole saw through it, it's going to run completely through it, so it'll be all the way through. The hole will fit right down the middle, so that's got to be super straight when I do that. But everything's burned in there. I'll go ahead and clean all these welds while I can get to them. So around the head tube, everything's going to be super cleaned up, because again, it's going to powder coat. I'm not having the frame painted. Painters don't like painting these frames, so powder coat is good enough for me, especially for this. So this will get all powder coated. But anyway, next thing to do is take this top tube, once everything's ground down, figure out exactly where I want it. You can see it's going to run off of the back like that, so I'll cut that in at an angle and I'll cap it. Trying to use the camera to show you. But yeah, and then a big gusset will go in this area here for support. But mainly the frame's really getting its support from being connected from here to here to here to here and so forth. But yeah, it's coming together, guys. Faster than I thought it would, which I'm okay with. I've been really burning through these, so I'm okay going a little bit faster. Even with it being a build-off bike, I don't think it matters. I'm not being any less creative by going faster. The backbone and what I'm going to be doing to that is going to take me a good amount of time, so that's probably where my time will be spent. But I'm going to let that cool down and then we'll be back. Alright, with everything cooled down, I'm going to go ahead while it's on the table, while I can get to everything easily and get all of this ground down where I can really get in there and make it nice and smooth and make sure I'm not grinding too much through the metal, not burning it all up. But let's get this done. Here we go. Alright guys, so all the grinding is finished, sanded. I put I got everything ground down. I sanded it with some 60 and then I sanded it with some 80 just to get some of the grinding marks out. But as you can see, all the welds nice and smoothed out perfectly. There's some little divots in there that I'm going to get out that the grinder made. Because like I said, I want to give my powder coater the best chance to get this to perfection. But you can see down here, I even did a cool little, so this is like, these are those details that people will probably not even notice on it, but it's little things that I like to stick in the frame sometimes. So what I did is, as you can see, I took the metal, I ran it here, and then I added a lip to it. So it gives it like almost like a point hanging off. So it's kind of neat. Just add some dimension to the frame. I dig it. I kind of just like doing little things like that people probably won't even notice. I got left bottom bracket here. So I'll leave that alone. Now we're gonna lay it on the table, figure out where I want the top pig to sit, and then we're gonna make our gusset out of cardboard, and then I think we'll call it down. There you see it, gusset's cut out. I just shot a picture over to my plasma guy, Gearhead Customs, to see if we can cut it out and if it's going to be big enough for the picture that I want to stick on there. So kind of getting an idea what I'm going with, how this back tube is going to come down, and it's going to have a cool point to it. This is going to be, you know, anywhere from here to here. I don't know how far back I want it to be. I don't want to lose that detail there, but I may run it back to that. We'll see. But that's it, guys. Calling it a day. Like I said, we're doing it vlog style, so that's gonna be it for this right now. I'll see you guys. You know how it goes. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and we'll get back on it again tomorrow.